-1 goal difference.
Austria. Hold on. What?
The last third place team is Iran, which is on 3 points and 0 goal difference.
Let me see.
All of the teams on 4 points have advanced, and then Senegal on 3 points plus 2.
This is how the game ends.
And then
Does Austria have one more chance to equalize? They're going out of the World Cup. Can they get a draw? Argentina at full time. And they've equalized! What is going on? What is going on? It's 3-3.
Are going out in the groups.
It's 3-3.
With this
Relax.
Goal
No, it's changing.
that is insane.
Austria scored. What the frick is going on? They've tied the game.
No way.
They've tied the game.
Has Austria equalized again?
No
No
way.
way. No shot. Maris had gotten the goal in the 94th minute. And now Kalaxdig on the 90 plus 6 puts Austria in the next round again. Oh my god, I didn't realize that Austria was going out before that. I didn't realize that Austria was going out with a loss. I thought they were going to progress as one of the best third place teams. No. Now they're both going through again.
Now here we
And
go
this
again.
eliminates Iran. This actually eliminates Iran. All teams on 4 points qualify, and the only team on 3 points and a positive goal difference is Senegal. This eliminates Iran. Oh my days. Austria, after conceding a last-minute winner by Algeria, have gotten a last-minute equalizer themselves.
What is going on, guys? It's over, guys. The World Cup. The group stage ends. We're going to check the bracket. That's it. No more games. No more. They've tied the game, and now the problem is we're gonna have to do something. Eduardo. Hold on. Give me 1 sec, guys. Give me 1 more minute, bro. I can't believe this. This game ended 3-3. Austria have tied it at the last second It should have been full time and let Austria was going out of the World Cup. But however, a last second miracle has got to them. I'm in shock. What is up, everyone? This is your boy Adam, 2026. You know the drill. It's over, guys. I can't believe the game ends 3-3, bro. What a thriller of a match. Algeria was a bit unlucky. And now, however, the good news is both Algeria and Austria avoid. They both advanced to round 32. And you know what, guys? That is it, guys. That is it for the World Cup bracket, guys. In what's this called? That's it for the World Cup group stages. We're gonna check the knockout round. And unfortunately, a lot of teams are eliminated. Czech Republic out, sadly. South Korea's unfortunately out. Qatar, Haiti, I think Scotland, Turkey for sure, Curaçao, Tunisia, New Zealand, Saudi Arabia, Uruguay, Iraq, Jordan, Uzbekistan, Panama. Oh, yeah?
Si me llaman, contestas.
Panama. My bad, guy. Sorry about that, guys. Panama. The ball crashed out of the World Cup, and I think Iran is out, it looks like. I don't know if this updated, but I think Algeria with this draw held on. Iran, I think they're out. Scotland is out. Uruguay is out. These are all the top 8 finishes. And I think this should be the official bracket. It's official, guys. The World Cup has concluded. Join the stream, guys. Let's smash up the like, subscribe. And now let me try to find the Twitter post to update it then. So yeah, let me see real quick. Oh my days. World Cup bracket. World Cup bracket. But yeah, the bracket is out. Let me try and get it real quick. These are the teams that qualify for the round 32. And here's the bracket. Here's the freaking bracket. This is the bracket, bro. I think Pop should say what it should say. Yeah, man. Let me see. Because I think I forgot how to this with Moss. Where's Moss?
This is what you get with cubics of colonial studies. This is what honest dies.
Where is he?
When you want an upgrade that actually feels like an upgrade, it matters what you say. As in, for this day, you need stuff Clinical Plus Care. Kernels that absorb dark sweat, black sweat, long-time record sweat. Get skin softening, smooth, and infused power. It's 24/7 clinical protection. So Clinical Plus Care is care that gets.
So yeah, man. It's official. I think Iran is out. So let's talk about the official World Cup bracket. Set in tight. This is the live reaction. Join the chat, guys, if you can. Come on, guys. This is the World Cup bracket. It's official. This is the official bracket. Everything has been cleared up, and here's the final verdict. What a matchup, bro. Tomorrow, the first knockout rounds officially begin. We start with Netherlands. Sorry. We start with Canada, South Africa, which will be taking place in Los Angeles at 7 p.m. I thought this game was going to be at noon, but it's actually going to be at 7 o'clock. A late game for the Canadians instead of afternoon for South Africa to stay up. And South Africans have no other choice but to stay up until 3 in the morning in their country. But yeah, man, the World Cup bracket officially begins, bro. We're kicking off with these games. So yes, this is the official bracket. South Africa, Canada will take us off. We got Germany versus Paraguay. Will be taking place in Boston, Massachusetts on Monday, the latest game. So they're saying this game is at 8:30 p.m. Is that true? Wait. Hold on. 8:30 p.m. my time? My time? Or Boston time? I don't know. I don't know if my computer screwed up or something. Because I thought it said something else tomorrow. Wait. Did the time just switch for me? I thought it was 12 p.m. How could they stay up at 11:30 p.m.? I thought it was early, bro. Let me see. France versus Sweden is confirmed 9 p.m. But France are the favorites. We all know. And listen, hold on. Did Fault Mob accidentally change my time zone? Come on. Do I have to go account settings? I'm in the U.S. So this isn't right. No, wait. Where's the time zone? I don't know what Fault Mob is thinking, bro. But, this isn't supposed to. Hold on. Let me see. Our game is at 10 a.m. / 12 p.m. Now it's saying 5 p.m. But it's not 5 p.m. Shit. It looks like Fault Mob has accidentally screwed up the time zones again. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh, come on. How's it USA? If it's not the time zones, of course. I want US. Oh, the time zone? No. I want US dollar. Come on. Did something changed? Did I put it on European time? I thought I put it on US time. All right, let's see. It still says 7 p.m. Why? Isn't the game until 12 p.m.? Oh, come on. I don't want to sign out. Oh, come on. This is my Google account, man. I want to update the time. It's not at 7 p.m. It's actually at 12 p.m. Why is it 7 hours ahead of me? Come on. I want my regular time zone, bro. Bring me to the Pacific time zone. Come on. How did this change? Are you kidding me? No. What is Fault Mob doing to my account? Why are they putting the time zone? I might just sign out then. Because this isn't right, bro. This isn't right about my time zone, bro. Hurry up. Okay, so are we back? And it still says 7 p.m. Why? Why? I'm in the U.S., not European or Island. Come on. Are you kidding me? How's that possible? Are you freaking kidding me? That's stupid from Fault Mob. Of course, I'm Oh yeah, man. Jordan's eliminated. How's this England USA? If I put Mexico, will that change? But why did it have to change, bro? Come on. I want the US time, not this European time zone. How do I fix this chat, bro? Oh my days. Come on, Fault Mob, bro. Do I have to log in? I might have to be. You freaking kidding me, bro? This isn't right, bro. I want my regular time zone. Come on. Thought Mob is so stupid. Are you kidding me? Like, how's my time? Okay, there we go. I finally got it. Why did they change up my time zone? Come on, Thought Mob. What are you guys doing, bro? But yeah, man. So sorry, my bad. So Germany versus Paraguay is at 1:30 p.m. Why would it be so late? But yeah, man, this is the time zone, bro. Germany versus Paraguay is gonna happen. Telemundo. You have to switch it just because. But yeah, man. Argentina. I mean, listen. Yeah, Argentina got the job. Big up, Cooler. What do you think of the World Cup brackets? I finally fixed the time zone. So France will be playing Sweden. Germany will be playing Paraguay. There's some European derbies. Some match fix-ups that we are looking forward. South Africa will play Canada. Netherlands, Morocco. Portugal, Croatia. Spain, Austria. And here's the crazy part. Portugal and Spain will likely meet in the round of 16 of the rematch of the Nations League final. We get a rematch between Cristiano Ronaldo and his man against Lamine Yamal's team. Pedri again. The rematch of the Nations League final. Here we go again. What are your thoughts, bro? Cooler, what are your thoughts, bro? And we'll get into it, bro. Belgium will play Senegal, the USA will play Bosnia, and then the USA and Belgium will meet in Seattle, looks like. And, yeah, here's our game. We're going to play Japan. Norway will play Ivory Coast, Mexico, Ecuador, England, DR Congo, Argentina, Cape Verde, Australia, Egypt, Colombia, Ghana. But, yeah, man, let's just get it out of the way, bro. Will I do a prediction stream? I haven't done yet. I don't know if I should do tomorrow. Because we just got here already. And the first knockout game is already tomorrow. You're mad, bro. But yeah, man. After Portugal, they tied Colombia earlier today, bro. And Colombia tops the group. And guess what? Argentina, they have an easy run to the semis. They do, bro. And honestly, that's a bit jealousy because I'm gonna explain why. But the real crazy part is Messi versus Ronaldo in the quarterfinals will not happen. Colombia took those opportunities on match day 1 after Portugal dropped points to Uzbekistan, and Colombia capitalized against Uzbekistan themselves. Or actually, no, Portugal dropped points to DR Congo. My bad. And then Colombia, they tied Portugal today, which we're going to dive into it. And now, since they couldn't beat Colombia, I thought Colombia outplayed Portugal. I thought they were the better team. And in Miami today, bro. I was at Buffalo Wild Wings, and the game ended 0-0, sadly. It was a bit disappointing. Meanwhile, guess what? For Roberto Martinez and Cristiano Ronaldo, Vitinha, João Felix, they have no other choice. After they beat Croatia, they have to play Spain, who also plays a European derby in Austria, in Los Angeles. And I think this game takes place in Toronto. Oh, shoot. I think Toronto is a big Portuguese population in little Portugal. That's massive, bro. And then they play in Dallas, Texas, bro, on Monday. So we could be seeing that. But, yeah, July 2nd, Thursday, Spain will have one more day? No, they actually play at the same day, it looks like. They're saying it plays at 12 p.m. They say they play at the same time. Or no, this game is at 4 p.m. What are your thoughts, Cooler? Wow, Portugal, Spain. You could imagine that. Luka Modric's final game might be against Cristiano Ronaldo. Croatia could have finished first. But unfortunately, England took the drop down against Panama. They kind of woken up. A standard 2-0 win. Panama was not good enough. But England, wasn't even that great. They still played pretty boring. Despite a slight improvement in the first half, second half, they couldn't change the bracket. But now Portugal, Ronaldo will go against Luka Modric. Final dance of the World Cup finally. And we'll see. Because can Croatia frustrate Portugal? But now Roberto Martinez, the whole squad, they're going to have to go a lot harder because they're going to have to play Spain. And yeah, man, Portugal and Spain will have a rematch in Dallas. And I don't know who would be the home team. I think this team, whoever gets higher, gets the home team advantage. I think. So Portugal versus Spain, the rematch of the Nations League final. It's going to happen, it looks like. It's going to happen, and it's going to be really hard for Portugal because they're going to have to go against Lamine Yamal again. Nuno Mendes, another battle. Nuno Mendes, Lamine Yamal battle. Here we go again. And then the midfield battle, everything into it. Ronaldo going against Spain's defense, even though he could be washed. Didn't do enough against Colombia today. Had a shot on target, but saved. But yeah, man. We get a rematch of the Iberian Derby, bro, in Dallas, Texas. And I might consider going to Bacalao Grill next week, even though I already have a book plan for this Monday. Japan, Brazil, which we will be doing a pregame tomorrow, bro. But yeah, man, this is going to be really interesting. Are you kidding me, bro? Portugal, Spain already? This would have been Colombia's path, but now Messi and Ronaldo will not meet until the final. It's not going to happen. Everyone predicted this match to happen on July the 11th. But it ain't happening because Colombia got the easier path. Colombia had a chance, and they did. They pull out a draw. They should have won that game. I thought the goal was pretty big controversial. And yeah, man, this gets really hard. And we're going to check the bracket for Argentina. And everyone else. But yeah, man, Portugal and Spain, they'll be waiting. Belgium, they got Senegal. And they're going to have to deal with the United States. And I don't know if they would be the favorites, especially how the Pochettino plays, even though the U.S. got to play through Bosnia in my area in San Jose, Santa Clara, on July the 1st on Canada Day, funny enough. And they play Monday, if I'm not mistaken. Or actually, they play Tuesday. No, not Tuesday, bro. They actually play on Wednesday. This coming Wednesday, bro. USA, Bosnia, in Santa Clara. And Bosnia needed a last-minute goal, I think, to qualify and to make it 3-1 against Qatar, and that was game over from there. And USA will play Spain after the USA against Turkey. But let's see, bro. Because the USA, they got a tough game against Belgium, it looks like. And then I don't know if they would be favorites, but they're not the favorites against Spain. But yeah, Spain will be coming to L.A. I could just go down to L.A., but I don't have enough money. It's like because FIFA's demanding so much money. But Portugal is playing Toronto, bro. This is absolutely going to be mad, bro. Here's the thing, bro. Mate, that's just mad, bro. Guess what? France versus Sweden, that's confirmed. France are the favorites, bro, and they'll be playing them at MetLife Stadium. Interesting, bro. France versus, Mbappe versus Djokovic. Isak versus Dembele. Here we go, bro. France are the clear favorites, bro. Does Sweden have anything? I don't know. Their defense, bro, is suspect, bro. Lost 5-1 in the derby against the Netherlands. They did held Japan in a good draw, even though I thought Japan wasn't fully on it. But yeah, man, we're going to talk about our game against Brazil. We're going to talk about our bracket. But here's the crazy part. Germany and France, they're set to meet in Philadelphia this Friday. And I think Germany's declared the home team just because they're the higher bracket ceiling. But yeah, man. So you were telling me there's two big European clashes. Germany, France, and Portugal and Spain. That's just mad. All in the round of 16. This is going to be absolute fired. Bro, Germany, France, Portugal, Spain, two European derbies that border each other. It's going to be fight. It's going to be absolutely massive, bro. And Netherlands, Morocco, this should have been the round of 16, but it looks like that's going to be like the second biggest game at this point. in the round of 32, but one of them will be eliminated. And even though you could say 1 and 2 have the higher advantage against South Africa, Canada, you could say they are the slight favorites in as they play in Houston, bro. But yeah, man, we're going to talk about some teams who got eliminated as well. Look at this. So yeah, man, this is their path to play one of Germany or France. I think it's going to be France. But yeah, man, if I have to do a prediction, well, right away, that game is actually massive, bro. Then Cooler, I don't know if you're still in the chat, bro. But yeah, man, France, they'll have to play back-to-back European derbies, but Germany's the main one. And then potentially a match against the Netherlands. So Morocco does a rematch, upsets them, and silence them. Let's see. I can't believe, but bro, I can't believe that 2 of 4, Netherlands, Morocco, Brazil, and Japan, are going out this early. That makes no sense, bro. While the USA, Argentina got an easy path, not even Mexico gets an easy path, despite finishing all 3 points, all 3 wins, 9 points technically, but all 3 wins of the games they have. And we're going to check to everyone's bracket, bro. USA, Spain. If you could say Spain are the slight favorites, even against Portugal, you could say, even though Spain hasn't been that great. I think France will be in the semis. Honestly, if I have to predict that, I would. I don't see France collapsing, bro. The dictator Mbappe, Dembele flying together, and they have to do it. Mbappe's goal difference drops because Messi scores again. But yeah, yes, Belgium, big letdown. Or no, Portugal, big letdown. Belgium can't beat USA. Don't get twisted. Listen, I mean, Belgium, they did trash New Zealand 5-1. I'm just saying that will they actually do it? Because I know they trashed them in the friendly, but I know friendlies don't really matter in most points. But even though they have Courtois goal, but will because I don't know if they actually click. I mean, let's see what they do against Senegal first, honestly. But yeah, this is Belgium's route. But I could say this could be a 50-50 game. I think the USA should give them a great game at home, July 6th. This would be playing in Dallas, Texas. No, sorry, Seattle, Washington, my bad. But yeah, man, how do you feel Portugal-Spain rematch in Dallas, Texas? How do you feel? Bro, they have to go against each other. What are your thoughts? The rematch of the Nations League final, which we all know it ended in 2-2 draw. Ronaldo, Nuno Mendes goals in response of Oyarzabal and Dani Olmo, if I'm not mistaken, scored for Spain in that Nations League final in Munich. But yeah, man, we'll have a rematch, bro. And whoever wins that, I wouldn't say they get to the semifinals, but yeah, man, this will determine what happens pretty much. Because Portugal, Roberto Martinez doesn't look convincing. De La Fuente's ball has dropped off massively. This is becoming a little bit of a concern. Uruguay was not good enough, and Uruguay are embarrassing, bro. Can't even set up a derby anymore against their biggest rivals anyways. That's embarrassing at this point. And yeah, man, I mean, we'll see what happens. But yeah, this is the big one in Portugal, in España. America's issue to me, they don't have someone that exactly. That's true. That's why I kind of have this feeling, man. But bro, yeah, Belgium can be, yes, exactly. That's what I was saying. Exactly, especially their players they have. They have experienced guy Kevin De Bruyne. He kind of still has it, proving that he's not that washed, even though he is no longer prime De Bruyne. But he's still not for something. He's still not Courtois. Even if he's not at his prime, he still kind of is. Still, it feels like. Portugal going out. Cristiano Ronaldo, Roberto Martinez are getting booted out in a disaster class. Wait, you think against Croatia, you think Luka Modric will do it? Or do you think in the derby against Spain, or it doesn't matter? You think? Because, bro, Portugal, they just play dreadful ball. They can't even make single pass, bro. They can't make those goal scorers. And yeah, Ronaldo, absolutely. But Roberto Martinez, we all know his decision. Even though this is the same bold guy to have a masterclass against his, what's this called? Not pieces, not president. His opponent is how do you say like in the like your rival opponent, like you're from like the same neighborhood or same country. He beat his own national guy, De La Fuente, in the Nations League final, even though that was actually on penalties. The players did it. Diego Costa absolutely snatched that win. But will this happen again, bro? Or will Lamine Yamal actually turn up, bro, and actually break down that Portugal defense? Because we're going to have another physical battle. There was also a fight in the Iberian Derby. What are you saying about it, bro? The Portuguese midfield. The Portuguese players don't look interested in playing. They lose to Spain. And what are you saying about Spain, by the way? Because look, bro. Vitinha, bro. Even he. I know I'm wearing a PSG shirt. I'm just wearing for fun. But this isn't a team from PSG, especially in the Martinez system. They look uninterested, bro. Look at those balls, bro. We're going to talk about the Portugal-Colombia, bro. But yeah, man, before we even talk about our bracket, this bracket, where's the Portugal-Colombia game? But yeah, man, they ended 0-0, yes, in Miami, bro. This was fully at capacity. In Colombia, we're actually cooking them, bro. Colombia deserves that goal, bro. I thought Colombia was wrong. Puerta, bro, was absolute bossing that midfield. I saw it. And Portugal, they just look sloppy, bro. They were supposed to get most of the ball. And yeah, man, Colombia, this was supposed to be 50-50, but Colombia was the better team out of the two. Roberto Martinez, look at these subs. Neto, mid. Ronaldo continues playing. Joe Felix, the ball people, bro. Vitinha, Ruben Neves, Cancelo. Just because the back line does good, even Ruben, that doesn't mean they get man of the match. Yes, Diego Costa did save them. But I thought Colombia should have scored, bro. What are you saying about Spain's performances despite not looking good? But yeah, man, they didn't look that great. They tried to bring on Dallo. They tried to bring on Joe Neves, Rafael Leao, who could have gotten an opportunity, almost found space, but the players didn't take the opportunity. Nunez, bro. Mateus Nunez, I almost forgot. He plays for Man City. Mateus Nunez, I forgot. They didn't brought on Guedes or Ramos or no need to bring on De Silva. They didn't they didn't brought on Contessao. I almost forgot Contessao was in the Portuguese squad or was Portuguese himself because Roberto Martinez didn't use those subs. Instead, they decided to even park the bus because they were too scared. They were playing they knew that they were going to play second. They knew they probably should have lost this game because Portugal needs to win. They didn't. Roberto Martinez, bro. And you see people clowning on him again. Spain, I feel like they're going to know how to win ugly games. And would you say Spain would reach the semifinals? And do you think they would boost their confidence? Potential clash with France, I would say, in the semis, or Germany? Well, I think it's going to be France. France are the favorites to reach that semifinal, that bracket. Man, this ain't going to look easy, bro. Look at this, bro. Especially, bro. The players they have is good, but just Roberto Martinez idiocy gets in the way. Ronaldo, bro, so mid. 41 years old. Oh, Bruno Fernandes at fault, right? He gets a higher rating. Man, this is just going to add more drama, bro. Even though Luis Diaz was a bit disappointing somehow, even though he did have a blocked shot, should have gotten a goal. I'll say, but yeah, man. I thought Colombia was cooking this match. I thought they should have won this game. They deserve to win this game 2-0. They escaped. But Portugal, they didn't deserve to win. They didn't deserve to win. They deserve to lose. And now they got a tougher route because Portugal, they would be in Colombia's bracket because Colombia, I think they have a good, decent chance to reach the semifinals, even though not to underestimate Switzerland, who are the favorite against Algeria and Ghana, who they played in round 32. This would have been Portugal's route, even though they probably know Switzerland again. But yeah, man, it's canceled for the quarterfinals. And unfortunately, Messi and friends in Argentina, he gets an easy route. He gets a Capo Verde instead of Uruguay, as Uruguay are not even good enough to qualify for their own against rivals. Once again in Miami, missed out, gone missing. Bielsaism has the dressing room, the national team of Uruguay. In Argentina, they get Cape Verde, a potential rematch of Australia in the round of 16, or Egypt, and a potential Copa America final derby is also there. Moss, the snooker, welcome back. Even though you don't really care about that sport. I'm sorry on the bracket. Well, the match today finally ended 7-hour stream. My buddy going to LA. Wait, you're going to LA for the game? Or you're staying home, bro? Or you have someone that's but yeah, man. She's driving Phoenix early morning to LA. Oh yeah, because the game starts at 12, bro. Red Jesus, Austria won in España, Algeria won in Vancouver, and meet the Swiss instead. Yes, because they did, especially that they've changed it, especially that last minute equalizer, because Austria was supposed to be playing Spain. No, sorry. Where's Switzerland was supposed to play Switzerland in the derby, and they changed their mind. Back to Spain in Los Angeles as well. But yeah, Trump, bro, he's a crazy man, bro. Lied about foreign wars, right? And lied about being first, right? But yeah, man, as Los Angeles has a homeless population, not far from the stadium at Skid Row. This is where it's going to be happening. But yeah, man, Colombia and Argentina, we're going to have no other choice but to root for an agenda for a Copa America final. And and at heart, realistically, I think Argentina are the favorites to reach the semifinals. They got an easy path. But however, Colombia, could they actually get revenge and beat them just like they did in Barranquilla after the Copa America final defeat on July the 11th in Kansas City, Missouri this time? Instead of being played in Miami, it's being played in the middle of the United States of America. As well as stolen, you can say. But yeah, man, Canada take over in LA, bro. LA Rams are. Yeah. Colombia works over Ghana. Where's that game going to be? Colombia, Ghana. So this game will be in Kansas City, Missouri. Funny enough, before they could potentially meet Argentina again. Even I think Argentina will be the home team against Colombia just because these guys, bro, they just always get it, bro. July 7th, they would be in Atlanta, Georgia, where they played Canada in the Copa America group stage, I remember. And, they would be in Miami, Atlanta, Kansas City, Missouri. This is Kansas City, Missouri, and Colombia has to visit Vancouver to play Switzerland. Interesting. Oh yeah, because Canada bottled it. That would have been Canada's path. But now Colombia has a tough game in Vancouver to set up the Copa America final derby. Everyone in Colombia has to play well. Néstor Lorenzo has to get a masterclass. He has to learn his lesson and has to betray the Argentinian. Because even as a Brazil fan, we want Argentina out, bro. And let's set up a derby in those semifinals of the Copa America. Not Copa America, in the semifinals between us and Brazil. Us and Colombia. We will either play the Dutch Orange or get revenge on Morocco. Oh, yes, Ghana stinks. Germany will work Paraguay, too. Yes, as expected. DR Congo going to score on England? Maybe. Also, Colombians in Vancouver. Yeah, they can, bro. They should be in Vancouver, right? But yeah, man, that game in Kansas City, Missouri, an Argentina-Colombia matchup, we will be here. And then if I have to feel Colombian, I will. I will feel Colombian that day. Because I think there's no other choice. And so it has to happen before a World Cup final instead. Avoid. So yeah, I think Argentina, they probably are going to get the job done. They'll probably make it to another quarterfinal. Argentina, Colombia, we will make it to the final. I mean, we'll make it to the quarterfinals, and whoever wins out should meet us in Brazil. Because I think Brazil, they should be the favorites. But yeah, Mexico, let's talk about these 4 games. England, Congo, Mexico, Ecuador, Latin American, Haram, what's this called? Height / not boundary. Altitude. The Altitude Derby in Mexico City at the Azteca. And a potential Mexico-England matchup everyone has been talking about for quite some time since the World Cup draw in the round of 16 on July the 5th, bro. But yeah, man, on July 5th, Mexico would be playing against England in Mexico City. We'll see what happens, bro, because this could be another Haram Derby game, bro. I can't lie. And even though England beat Panama, Mexico also has Panama's number. And it's in Mexico City. And I could see Mexico pulling the Fluminense against Inter Milan in the Club World Cup. Inter Milan. Like we saw in the Club World Cup last year. I could see that. When Mexico's at home. And maybe set up a friendly derby against us. Brazil-Mexico. This would be emotional. So I don't even want this game. But I would win either way. That's just going to be That's going to be hard. And yes, bro, we got a tough route. Let's talk about Norway, Ivory Coast, and then us. Let's talk about Brazil, Ecuador, used to altitude. They might be the only ones. But they might handle Mexico. Let's see, bro. That's true. But even though Ecuador, are they going to cook or are they not going to cook? Because it's not looking good. And then here's our route. Brazil, Japan. Here's our route to the final, guys. Japan on Monday. I think Norway has to be the favorites. Norway are the favorites to win 64%. They have to win. I think we'll play Norway, Moss, and we could do a preview on July 3rd, maybe. On Friday, July 3rd, next week. Norway. I think Norway will meet next Sunday, July 5th, in MetLife, right? And I think that's a 1 p.m. game, they're saying. And then either Mexico at heart or England, more realistically, in the quarters. So I just think England has a better squad, but will England? Potentially, Brazil, Ecuador could also happen, so I'm not trying to rule it out. And then the semis, Argentina, Colombia are the 2 favorites. Let's get it out. Unless Switzerland goes to madness. So those are my 3 favorites. I don't think Australia, Egypt will have the capacity to do it. Mind you, Algeria. So, yeah, man, I think the team will Building Capier, Caicedo, Pacho. Oh, yeah, William Pacho's team. That's true, especially that defensive line, bro. And then, even though you want to know, Moss, you want to know something? The Chelsea fans, listen, Here's an interesting part about Chelsea fans. I have to bring it up. Chelsea fans were talking about, most of our players are going to be back for the London Derby against Arsenal. Arsenal won't have that much rested because we expect our ballers to be back in time. Cole Palmer didn't went to the World Cup. Caicedo's Ecuador is getting knocked out early. Yes, he'll be back. He'll be back fully rested to cook for Xabi Alonso's team. And then I'm hearing Chelsea fans, believe in Bluco. Estevao will be back, and this, that, and João Pedro, and then Chelsea fans are talking about it. This, that. Caicedo will be back. I know Reece James might go far with England, even though one of them could get knocked out, honestly, in the quarters, in the round 16. And and then crap like this. Malo Gusto and Enzo Fernandez will be in the semis, if not the final. That's it. Or maybe England makes it to the quarters and get knocked out. But so it's gonna be a deep run, and that's not the case. Caicedo ain't getting rested, guys. To all the Chelsea fans, that also applies to PSG fans. But Pacho, he may be not ready for the UEFA Super Cup, even though you need him to win that Super Cup trophy, because PSG are trying to win every single trophy under Luis Enrique and just break that record, trying to catch up with Man United, Liverpool's trophy count, and compete with Barca and Madrid as a giant. Yeah. We own Shipbridge. Chelsea haven't beaten us forever. They suck. And yeah, man. If Pacho, yes, this applies for PSG. Has Nkapie signed for Arsenal permanently, Moss? Or is it not there yet? Because Caicedo, he ain't getting rested now. And now they better hope that Mexico beats Ecuador and potential knockout England. So they could have Reece James, this, that, or else. If Mexico gets knocked out, this is going to be kind of a massive failure and disappointment, thanks to Germany's as well, which I'll explain, kind of. Who knows? What if one of them gets injured before the season starts? I'm not saying that happens, and I'm not wishing that. I'm just saying realistic chance. It's like saying if California gets hit by a massive earthquake in the next 5-10 years again, with the energy they have. And then Ivory Coast, Norway. Oh, yeah, I think we already explained. But, yeah, man, we'll talk about the Brazil-Japan game a little bit. But, yeah, man, I can't believe Argentina and Messi gets away with it. We finish first, and we get Japan. They get Cabo Verde, even though fair play Cabo Verde. But I fear their legs will kind of collapse, and I don't think they will do enough, even though if they lose 2-1 a respectable game or 2-0, then, yeah. But they got an easier job because who knows, bro? I swear, man, if we lose to Japan, I might have to go on hiatus, bro, or have another choice but to root for or Colombia, bro, or Mexican. We'll see. Colombia's no slouch, and listen about Colombia. We'll get into them, but yeah, man, I think Argentina are the favorites to reach the semifinals in this bracket from this side. Colombia is the second favorite, in my opinion. But yeah, man, potential Mexico, England, of course, you'd rather get Mexico and Miami, just because, even though all respect to the Mexican-Brazilian partnership, but England are just so annoying, bro. And then England in the semis, quarters, and the round of 16, Norway. Man, and then we got to deal with Erling Haaland's attack. Martin Odegaard. What is he going to do, Martin Odegaard, bro? Break that curse and hopeful, bro, because we need those high standards back. We can, and if we have to stop Messi in Argentina on July the 15th in Atlanta, we will do it. I hope we do. And then the World Cup final, hopefully we do. If we play the bronze, we play in Miami. But, man, what time is the World Cup final? 12 p.m. my time? 3 p.m. local time? I want to see what happens. Colombia's – I already read. Hakimi go jail. Netherlands can beat Morocco down. Mexico low-key can lose. Against Ecuador, well, they have the home field advantage. But against England, I don't know, man. Mexico, they're going to have to prove it. They have to prove it because they're at home. They got a great campaign, even though you could say they didn't play tough teams. South Korea got eliminated unexpectedly, and Mexico's been playing ugly. The USA, you could say, had an easier group because Turkey flopped. Australia, Paraguay didn't do enough, and the Turkey on paper, bro, was embarrassment despite on paper being good, but the player that's not showing it or transitioning. But yeah, man. I can't believe we got a tougher route, bro. Argentina wouldn't play a serious team until Colombia in the quarters, bro. Because Colombia, that's a South American derby. We all know how many fouls. But, man, Colombia, Argentina. Broski, I hope they make it to the semis, bro. And I hope we'll meet up and decide in the semis, bro. If I have to root for Colombia, I will. Colombia, they should, bro. I know people were doubting Nelson Lorenzo. Colombia might be cooked, and people were doubting. I was a bit concerned. I thought they wouldn't reach the semis, but they could. And listen, Colombia, they haven't lost to Argentina in like 90 minutes of regular time in football. They were the better team in Buenos Aires, June 2025 last year, funny enough, in World Cup qualifying. And then they beat them in Barranquilla in September of 2024. And then, of course, they lost to Copa America in extra time. Could have pushed for pens. But even though they didn't have Daniel Munoz, who unfortunately lost his head against Uruguay, even though they managed to hold on against Uruguay, because at least Uruguay could have scored and pushed it to pens, because Copa America, 90 minutes until the final. There was no extra time. It goes straight to penalties in the quarters and semifinals, not until the final. But yeah, man, for England, will they handle everything? Because they got to go to Atlanta. And England, they just wrapped up in Boston with a 2-0 win. No, sorry, MetLife. Today in New York City, New Jersey. They got to travel down to Atlanta, Georgia, Mexico City. And if they beat Mexico, they're going to have to travel to Miami again and play hot weather. Will they handle that? That's my question about England. Mexico, will they? So if they could do it. Brazil, we got to play in Texas as everything gets big in Texas. And we're going to do a preview. We did a preview earlier today, and I haven't found any. But yeah, man, I'm hopeful we could win, bro. This is the last starting 11. I'm hopeful we win. We called Japan our Seleção son, and now these guys have grown into it. So yeah, bring it on. This is by far the biggest game. No questions about that. No game will top Brazil Japan. Netherlands Morocco is probably the second biggest. The third biggest, arguably, Mexico Ecuador or Belgium, Senegal, debatable. Yeah, I would say maybe Mexico, Ecuador. But this game is the biggest. Argentina, Cabo Verde, just for Cabo Verde. And it is, but for Argentinian standards, they probably will. And they probably would get the job done. But yeah, man. We own Japan. I mean, even though we did help them, they did us that we will, man. But yeah, man, we start our journey against Japan, bro, and this could be a tougher team, bro. What about Netherlands, Morocco? What do you mean, no? Yes, Netherlands, Morocco is a massive one. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying Brazil, Japan, due to population-wise, if you combine Brazil, Japan, I think that's like 350 million people. If you combine Netherlands, Morocco, that's only like 45, 50 million. I think Morocco's population is like 30 plus. I could be wrong. I kind of forgot the census. Don't get me wrong, Morocco, Netherlands, that is a big clash. And there are some, funny enough, there are some Moroccan players born in the Netherlands, but chose to represent Morocco due to the parents, including the Moroccan coach. I think one of their players, I think they were born in the Netherlands, but I think it was Moroccan parents and represents Morocco. So I think that's the second biggest game. Brazil, Japan, I think has the big storylines. But don't get me wrong, Netherlands, Morocco is a big one too. I think it's the second biggest. But Brazil, Japan, it has all the ties. Like I said, Zico. Oh, we helped them. The anime, manga, the Japanese diaspora in Brazil. This is so personal, bro. Like, if you're Brazilian, bro. But yeah, man, Brazil, Japan, whatever. As long as you're not at work, as long as maybe your boss could let you watch the game and not busy, do not miss out this game, bro. Of course, I ain't missing out. Brazil, Japan. is like the biggest game pretty much. This isn't this is like the count of like everything. Like I know it's early in the round 32, just for around 32, but just because this match rarely happens. Like listen, Brazil Japan should have happened in those past 2 World Cups, but Belgium and Croatia are responsible why they didn't happen. And they knocked us out too, and this is what I despise about Belgium and Croatia, bro. And I hope they Netherlands, France, Senegal versus España, Colombia, Argentina, Mexico, Norway. Oh, is that your quarterfinal? Yeah, because Canada would be eliminated by who you think? The Dutch, right? And we're going to check Canada in a bit. But yeah, man, Brazil, Japan, this is the biggest game. The second biggest, you could say France, Sweden, maybe the third biggest, just because it's the European Derby. You say boss, Spain, Austria may be up there somewhat. But yeah, man. Australia, Egypt would be interesting. But yeah, man, this is the biggest game. Mexico, Ecuador, I would say top 3, top 4. But yeah, man, like I don't even know what to choose. If I choose the Netherlands, no, they had slightly more vote. This it's interesting, bro. Amrabat, bro. Isn't he born in the Netherlands? He's on, but I think he's born in the Netherlands, right? But represents Morocco, if I'm not mistaken, bro. I could be wrong. But yeah, he's all known with Betis. But yeah, a lot of these guys. Of course, they all represent Morocco, but some of them are more than just has a dual national, and they just represent, especially how close Morocco is, and especially the diaspora they have in France, Spain, and even Lamine Yamal's Moroccan. Because that's it. I would say the Netherlands and Belgium. I think that's a big diaspora. I don't know about England, but yeah, man, this would be interesting, bro. A battle, bro, and Hakimi would go against Gakpo. Oh, so this would be a rematch of Gakpo, Hakimi, right? In the quarterfinals of the Champions League, another battle. Well, of course, PSG and Liverpool. And even though PSG has gotten Liverpool's number as of right now, back-to-back in the Champions League, from a penalty shootout outbreak to belt to ass, kind of, in this year's edition, where they won it back-to-back. And this PSG side is just so good. And Hakimi, bro, he probably knows what he's doing at this point. So, yeah, man, this would be a rematch. And that's just going to be absolutely interesting. But, yeah, the 2 keepers, bro. You could say the Dutch are the slight favorites. This will be played in Monterrey, Mexico. This won't even be played in the States, actually. Yeah, man, and I know some people are saying about the court case, but isn't that court case ain't until March? But, man, why is there an allegation every time, bro? Is it biased or is... Man, bro. Got Memphis Depay. The Corinthians, bro. On the bench, bro. That game. So, yeah, man, this will be the second biggest game. But, yeah, man, Japan-Brazil is the game that we're looking forward to. And this is going to be real tough. I hope we do make it to the semifinals. And hopefully go to the final. It's going to be a tough route, but bring it on. I'm hoping Neymar controls the tempo. Everything. And I believe we do. Carlo Ancelotti, I think we improve. A lot of teams from Copa America has improved, except for Uruguay, who's the only team that have gotten worse. You could say Ecuador is in the same spot, I would say, to be expected. I think Brazil have gotten better, kind of. If you know what, actually, no, we have improved. We got Neymar back. And I don't care if you call him washed. I just believe, bro. But yeah, man, European derby in the round of 16. Portugal, Spain would undeniably be the biggest. Mexico, England as well, potentially. And but France, Germany is the one. Same thing. I don't know who's bigger, France, Germany, or Portugal, Spain, because these are the two biggest. Even Mexico, England is massive, but these are the top 3 games in the round of 16, man. Penalty kicks, bro. Well, we'll see what happens, because I could see Mexico just winning 1-0 in just 90 minutes or in extra time. But yeah, man, Ecuador parked the bus, and this could be the worst game of all, even though it has sense. Let's see what happens. And, man, and we'll see what happens, bro. And if I have to predict this, well, the knockout stages begin tomorrow. Man. I could have gone FIFA's website. But yeah, man. I don't know, bro, because the knockout stages begin. If I got a 2-day break, if there was a 2-day break, which unfortunately we didn't, since South Africa, Canada will be the first one, we're not going to have much of a break. Unfortunately, I don't even have time to do a knockout prediction, bro. But, man, this is how the bracket moves. Portugal, Spain, I think Croatia, and Austria. I think it's impossible to do an upset, bro. I just think Portugal, Spain happens again, bro. And Spain, if they play ugly, they might just make it to the semis. And who knows? I think France will probably get revenge against Spain unless Spain actually turns up again, bro. Matches were close together. 7 points. You're still live somehow? You're actually still live, right? And you're watching me, right? Do you want to come on and talk about it? Or would you want to... because I'm just saying about my thoughts, bro. But yeah, man. I can't believe that Portugal, Spain in the round 16 instead. Who thought? Everyone thought Colombia's route would end. But Colombia would have the slight easier and just play Argentina in the derby. And then Colombia and Argentina are actually building up a new rivalry in the quarter, and like I think overall football. I mean, you could say it hasn't officially taken off, but yeah, the fans are going at it on Twitter. It seems like again after the Copa America final, it looks like even the women's teams have been taking advantage as well, and the youths as well. The youth teams are meeting now. Portugal, Colombia has been now with new bloodbath. And it seems like instead of Uruguay, it's Colombia is the one that's doing Uruguay's place of battling Argentina in the Americas. Even though we should be and we could still meet them in the semis. But, bro, if we meet them in the semis, I hope Brazil wins, bro. I don't expect. In Norway, you could have gotten the USA pack and maybe reached the quarters. And maybe I do back you to set Belgium. But, yeah, man. Interesting. I know, right? And we'll find out what happens tomorrow, bro, because I'm doing a pregame tomorrow for Japan, Brazil tomorrow. Probably tonight. I don't know what time, but it's going to be early. But Brazil, Japan, or not Brazil, Japan. Brazil, Japan, because I don't know what I thought I was thinking about from. But yeah, man, I hope we win. And I hope we actually get, and I hope this looks good, bro. Like, this is going to be an interesting bracket, bro. Is it more interesting last year? Well, Japan, Croatia was the big one. We had Netherlands, USA. We had, what was the bracket last year? Argentina, Australia, which might happen again in this year's round of 16. So like in 2022 in Qatar. And Portugal played Switzerland in the round of 16. Poland played France. And England, Senegal. And Belgium didn't even qualify. Morocco played Spain. Knocked them out on pens with that 0-0 draw. Luis Enrique was coaching and it just didn't work. Spain, this was pre-Lamine Yamal. And I think that's it. Did I miss anyone? But yeah, man, no Italy, bro. This could have been Italy's path. Even though Italy, quality-wise, should finish second. Or who knows, maybe Canada, USA happens in the round of 32 instead. But unfortunately, Italy, they didn't even qualify. And they're missing out on this expansion World Cup, bro. Alfonso is back shortly. Might play his last March match, get in. Maybe our best center back, Bombito. Yeah, where does Bombito play? Because I forgot. I could see Wassa and Congo given England. Oh, Wan Bissaka. Oh, yeah, with Congo. Potential England problems. And I want to see, where's that match? England, Congo? Let me see. Atlanta, if I'm not mistaken. Or is it MetLife? Atlanta, yes. And England are the favorites. Look at the votes. But yeah, man, they're saying, oh, shoot, is Reece James injured? Is that true? Man, this guy is injured every single time, bro. I swear, man, did he not play against Panama? When did he got injured? Oh, yeah, he got subbed out and he wasn't available today, or did they rested him? Because I forgot to check England's bench, bro. This guy is always injured, bro. But even though Panama did nothing. Nice FC Bombito, he broke his leg to the start. But is he back then? Nice didn't play today. And Spurs, that's Thomas Tuchel, bro. And then Because imagine what the England fans are saying. And then but yeah, man, this is gonna be the path, bro. But yeah, which game are you the most excited? Of course, Brazil, Japan. It's not even close because Brazil, Japan is by far the biggest game. I guess we could talk about it a bit more since we get closer. We'll talk about it again tomorrow. We will be doing a pregame, but this is the last turn. Let me shit out the predicted lineup. Yeah, man, Kubo's still injured. Rafinha's still injured. But yeah, man, this is the biggest game. This is the game I'm looking forward. I'm going to Bacalao Grill this Monday, bro. And even King West Coast Pizza has opened up their restaurant early. They normally open at 2 p.m. on Monday. But since the game, they've changed the business hours just because of that. They'll be turning up at 9:30. Because the game is at 10 a.m. for us at the NRG Stadium, bro. But yeah, man, Brazil, Japan, I can't believe it. It's this Monday, bro. And we play in Houston, bro. And yes, and what they told me about Bacalao Grill, they said they won't start setting up meals at 11, which I don't mind having breakfast. But yeah, man. Brazil, Japan is just so massive. Like, it's just not even close, bro. Like, I mean, well, of course not in Morocco, but yeah, man. I expect hundreds of millions of people to watch this. I expect people in Japan to stay up. It's going to be 2 p.m. local time in Brazil. Sao Paulo is going to be a mass. It could be dividing to Brazil. But whoever wins, well, it's going to be emotional, bro. We'll go to the round of 16. I think Norway are the favorites unless Ivory Coast does something, Moss. We will be here, bro. I will come with the shades if I have to, bro. Come on. But yeah, man, even if Neymar doesn't start, Brazil are the favorites, surely. Vinicius Jr. is on form. Too bad FIFA wants to, not see a title race or a golden boot race. Vinny, they don't want to do good because this goal should have stand, bro. Man, please win this game, bro. Brazil, Japan. It's not even that. So let's go on Twitter what they're saying, bro. Vikings and then hunting. Well, and even though you use the B team against the Netherlands, I mean, not Netherlands, France. Is this the World Cup bracket? Or is this was at the moment. So, yeah, man. You heard the brackets, bro? And they decided to add the duck for Brazil. No way they added us the dog. Like what? We're the chickens. We toughness, bro. But yeah, you give Cabo Verde, Cape Verde the sharks. And yeah, I agree. Spain are the bull, Morocco's the lion. But we represent the angry chicken. Mexico's supposed to represent the big evil or Aztec they had like what's the one the parrot, Netherlands, the elephant. Yep, I see your Vikings. The moose, the Portuguese colonizers. Yeah, but yeah, man, I'm not surprised it's fully AI, bro. But yeah, man, Mexico will be the only team to win on without conceding a goal. That's true. Mexico is the only team without conceding a goal. So yeah, man, Mexico. I think the only team because France they did concede in every single game. Well, not Iraq. Yeah, backups. You at least got a goal against France. But yeah, they conceded against Senegal, conceded against Norway. Unfortunately, even the backups, bro. Yeah, Mexico's the only team that has kept clean sheets to win all 3 games while conceding a goal from open play. Argentina was about to be there, but they conceded against Jordan. And Iran, they're officially out of the World Cup despite finishing 3rd. And if it's true FIFA robbed them, then Egypt should even, because what the bracket would have been. But yeah, this is the last 32, bro. I can't wait for Brazil's Japan. The U.S. men's bracket escalated quickly, yeah, because the U.S. could have gotten a route to the quarters, and now they gotta have to play potential Portugal or Spain in the quarterfinals. Belgium in the round of 16. The USA makes the quarters. Well, let's see what Belgium does. Let's see. Still can't get it over listening to. Oh my days, bro. Oh yeah, the round 32 is set, guys.
No quiero que te acuestes noche.
Sí, voy a dormir ahorita.
Tengo la mano caliente, no te las lavas con el resto.
But yeah, man, who's gonna take it, bro? Brazil, Japan. This round, who's gonna take the entire trophy? Of course, I would love to see Brazil. Just because the closest thing I heard, because USA Mexico will take a lot. It'll take time, especially how the Fair Nation moves. I'm hopeful just because we're closer, but realistically, a respectable would be France, I would say. And yes, as a Brazil fan, I cannot allow Argentina to get another World Cup title because all these Argentinians will be telling me, oh, we're only 1 World Cup away. Even though it's the truth. And then like, oh, their dynasty is better than ours, and like this, that. So even though I just hope we stop Argentina, bro. If we meet them in the semis, but my best hope is Colombia, bro. If we have to do a hate along, and if we make it to the semifinals, Brazil makes it to the semis, Mexico, Argentina, well, I have a feeling Mexico run out of gas, so I just would need Brazil. Listen, if I have to do a hate along Argentina, Colombia, I will do it. Yes, sir. Electronic. All right. No link sent to IG. Wait, you want to come on? I'll send you. Because we could have. All right, I send you the link on IG, Instagram. And yeah, we'll talk for a couple more minutes. But yeah, man. Let's see the Brazil-Japan meme. let's see what they're saying now. Canada, South Africa, Brazil, Japan will be on Fox 1. Yup, I can't wait, bro. Not trying to get copyright, and then people will want to bring up the 3-2. But yeah, listen. I know it would sound crazy that would I rather get knocked out from Japan, but however Argentina also gets knocked out by Australia in the round of 16. Or would you rather make it to the semis and then just to get knocked out by Argentinian? And see whatever. So it looks like oh look, I think this is confirmed of a referee. Oh, I forgot about this. Hopefully it's nothing controversial. It looks like Maurizio from Italy. Somewhere plays to the champion. Is that the same guy that officiated the UCL final? Because I just didn't tell by referees' names, bro. They'll handle games that include Real Madrid, Liverpool, PSG. Interesting. Let's see what he does, bro. But yeah, man. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted. If Brazil wins against Japan, it's great because I'm Brazilian, but if they lose, I won't be sad because in Japanese there's a lot of footing. So this is Zico's response. Let me listen.
Agora, meu filho, cabeça. Não, é Brasil. Pô, tu quer pior do que ser treinador do Japão contra o Brasil? Eu fui 2 vezes, então agora, meu filho, se o Brasil ganhar, ótimo, porque eu sou brasileiro, se perder, eu não vou.
Yeah, either way. So you had the either way card because, yeah, man. Oh, the Mac, bro. Get ready, bro. So let me know if you want to come on. Play the double. And, like, yeah, this is you would start at 11. But, yeah, man. And what about Kyle Aaron? Is he available? Because I forgot. But, yeah, man, we're just reacting to Twitter, bro. But, yeah, this is personal for Zico. He knew about this game, so it looks like global. They're saying we won't change that much, bro. Looks like we're going to go, but the Casemiro stories, I'd rather start Fabinho at this point, bro. I wouldn't care. So it looks like ESPN and Ancelotti's announcement Neymar. Actually, Neymar Brazil. Oh, yeah, we already talked about that earlier. But, yeah, man. We'll have a pregame tomorrow, guys. If you want to come on, Moss, let me know. And if not, then all right. But, man, how many more hours, bro? 36 more hours to go, bro, for this game, bro. Brazil, Japan. Even though I think Japan, I don't think they're able to wear their blue kit. I don't know if they're able to wear white shorts, but I think they're going to have to wear white. I could be wrong. Let's see what happens because we saw the kit earlier today. Tries to play and counterattack. 24 years people predicted this. Japan this time in real life, bro. I'm like, yeah, man. This is just a massive game, bro. Colleen. Collection name is yeah, that's the one. But yeah, man, Brazil, this is just a big game, bro. Yeah, we talked, and look at how much bigger they've gotten since then. Returning to their owners, bro. Man, this is personal, Moss. This is personal. Backstage.
It's personal. We're killing the South Africans. Sorry, Bafana, but we must.
All right,
and
so
we're either playing My Netherlands, which would be legendary.
Who would you root for? Canada still? Or Netherlands?
Get some revenge on Morocco.
Because this is what Jesse Marsh says. Like
that could have been us in Qatar, where Morocco went.
That's true because
we were killing Belgium and we got shafted.
And you got shafted last, bro.
And then Fonzie scored that header a minute into Croatia. And then we got worked over after that. We had too many injuries. Eustáquio was out. A bunch of guys got hurt.
So So is this Eustachio says Canada
We
will
need Eustachio. He's the key to our team. It's been like that for 6 years. As soon as we got him at center mid, Canada turned a huge corner. Porto. Eustachio.
and so this guy predicted 3-0 South Africa. What's your response?
What?
This guy on Twitter.
They ain't scoring on us for what?
I think it's the president they're saying.
We're gonna win 2 or 3.
Wait. This is they're saying
Stupid Hanno coaches.
no, it's not president. He's a president.
Stupid Hanno and he was bragging South Africa's gonna work us. So I was like, well, bet me, you little chump.
He says
He's
3-0.
joking.
That's his prediction.
Yeah,
Just
3-0
Chelsea
Canada.
Brown
3-0 Canada. They ain't scoring on us.
Look at this. South Africa could easily be Canada. Trust the process.
No, it ain't happening.
So, in fact, Z's
Koreans choke and can't finish.
and South Korea, they're out.
They're terrible finishers, Korea.
The
They
display
play like Japan, but they can't finish.
Neymar versus Norway, even if
Play them and see what happens.
oh yeah. And even though we still we gotta finish that, we'll talk about. We will be doing a preview together if you don't mind, Moss. Next
Yeah,
week.
give me a
We need
heads
to
up.
finish our
Give me a
jobs.
little heads up, and I'll do it. Yeah. Johnny D, who's that? Who's the South African guy?
That's true.
Who is it? Is that their goal scorer?
Allá arriba te la voy a poner.
Didn't he sub on?
Allá.
Alfonso's supposed to play, man. I don't know if I'd start him. He hasn't started a game in a while.
His first game. See, this is this guy. This is what he-
Bombito, our center back, supposed to be back.
Pack your bags.
He played versus Qatar that second half.
Copyright.
Pack your bags.
Don't you get copyright for this?
Not
bullshit?
towards me. Not towards me. Don't pack your bags and travel
You could
towards
do that
me.
off
I
Twitter.
left
You're
my
allowed.
city
I
one time.
guess.
I left the house one time in my life. All of a sudden, we might play South Africa.
Different trader.
Iran
left the
got
house for one
shafted,
day.
man. This whole
One day,
fucking
I left the
tournament.
house. In the round of 16, please, Canada.
Iran, man, they got
Because
shafted.
wallah,
This guy is rooting for Canada, by the way.
Oh,
And look, this South African says a Canadian that did mean South Africa must pack their bags.
yeah, we got to pack our bags. We got to go to LA and then come back.
But you're not going. You're not going to Vancouver.
Look,
It's all-
I got the World Cup T-shirt. Has all the games. What?
nice.
What's the-
Oh, all the group stages. So yeah, man. So going back to Canada's brackets,
And my
right?
personal Tigres.
Yeah, because you're a
number
Tigres fan,
16.
right?
Look at
Let me-
Moss 16.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
always-
What
I'm
season
always-
is that?
I'm always 16.
Is that 10 years ago? I see when they
It's like about how many years ago was that? I coached that. That's like about 10 years ago. I think you're right.
because while that happened 10 years ago, this is the match.
We had that French guy then too, Gignac.
Yeah, Gignac, even though he's about to retire.
Man, he played for Tigres a long time.
Yes, and then lost the penalty shootout to Toluca, the Champions Cup, which I have the trophy, by the way, of my
He was
version.
like Cantona. He was chased out of French League.
Look at this. I got the trophy, the Champions Cup, lost the final in Penn Stat.
Cantona, he was getting kicked out of French League. He came to Premier League. He kicked that fan in the head. You don't know all this old story.
Yes, I heard something like that. Yes.
Cantona, he was crazy, man, Eric Cantona.
And which game was it? Because it was a long time.
So in France, he kept getting in trouble, Reds, and pissing people off.
And he used
so then
to
he
play
goes
for
to
City, right?
Premier League, and some fan is giving it to him, and he drop kicked him. A fan, like during the game.
Every single one of them, and he got a big suspension because of that, right?
Yeah, it was.
Is it bigger than Luis Suarez's ban back in the day?
Biting a dude. Oh my god!
And Luis Suarez,
the vampire, we call
the vampire, yes.
And then, what'd you think of the Luis Suarez on Colombia today?
Oh, the new
Why didn't
Colombia?
he start? Why didn't he start? He's better than that other guy.
He might have been final. He was poor in the final third, but I think he still improved.
I guess Colombia knew they were in no matter what, but
Yeah, they just needed a draw.
they're better. They got shafted too. That was a goal.
That was a goal. I saw back at Buffalo Wild Wings, and everyone was.
And they were
yelling,
getting so lucky, Portugal. Like Colombia was killing them.
"Yes, bro. What's the point of the rest?
Why do you play Ronaldo? He's rotten. He just stands offside and does nothing.
And look,
Walking around.
Portugal is now going against Croatia. What do you think of it?
Yeah, if they play Ronnie, they're gonna lose again.
Portugal are the
They
slight
should play
favorites.
Gonzalo Ramos or Leao up top, and then bring Ronaldo in the second half, and he probably wins. He could win you the game, but you're not gonna win starting him. You're playing a man down for half a.
What do you think of João Felix today, by the way?
He was not too bad. I don't like the guy, but he wasn't too bad today.
Not even him. What do you think of Vega, Rafa, in that center back,
Yeah.
and Villarreal?
He was Chelsea for a bit, wasn't he?
Yeah, Villarreal now.
I like Villarreal. What they do, they take chances on North Americans too.
Yeah, and then
Danny Alawasi, Tejan Buchanan, Alex Freeman, the USA's go Villarreal.
absolutely Villarreal.
And look what they did on a cheap budget.
And even though Villarreal should be winning trophies, they should be winning Copa del Reyes. I thought they should
Just
have.
getting Champions League's good enough. You build up a big money. Just getting Champions League.
And then
That's all Atletico Madrid's ever done. They don't win anything ever really, but they always get Champions League. Eh?
I think didn't Peter Suchis bag a goal today? Or no?
Suchis, yeah.
Suchis. Not the Sociedad one, the Inter Milan
I
one.
like that classic guy. I call him Pickle. Because in the States, don't you have the pickle company, Vlasic, like we do too in Canada?
Yep.
It's Vlasic for Croatia, but yeah, I call him Pickles.
Florentino, yep. I'm just trying to remember Croatia's
Croatia's got good like mids and D, but man, if they had strikers like Serbia does and Slovenia, like I don't understand how Croatia doesn't have strikers there. Not since Davor Suker. The Suker.
Oh, it's Budimir. I thought Budimir was Spanish, but he's actually Croatian. I didn't know this. I thought he's Spanish.
Give me a break.
He's from Osasuna. He's Osasuna starting
He's not
striker.
bad, but God.
Didn't he cook Real Madrid in that game in February? The 2-1 result?
He's a not bad striker, but God, for Croatia, you'd think he'd have better.
In that game back in February.
But they're good at like having mids that are offensive, Croatia. They develop those like crazy.
But what do you think of the last dance, Ronaldo Modric in the
Yeah,
round?
hey.
What do you think of it?
Modric is in shape and runs. Ronaldo
He
just
is.
walks around offside. He was offside how many times a day? Like it's fucking ridiculous.
And they're going against
And
each
then he's
other.
like, I'm doing
Guess
the
what?
free. I'm doing the free king.
This is being played in Toronto, Canada.
What?
Toronto. What do you think?
Mel's trying to go. It's gonna be crazy. There's so many Portuguese, but there's
Yes.
so many Croatians in Ontario. There's a lot of Portuguese in Montreal.
Doesn't Toronto, like San Jose, have a little Portugal? Because San Jose.
Yeah, Montreal's got even more Portuguese. Toronto's got a lot, but Croatians in Southern Ontario, there's like 40,000.
Jesus, you expect 100%.
They had a huge army at that last game they were there in Toronto.
And this is being played at Toronto's home stadium, TFC, right?
BMO, yeah.
What do you think of Toronto FC?
I like them because they were the first team we had, but I'm more Whitecaps now.
But yeah, you're Whitecaps to the West.
They're in the West.
Even though they're trying to sell the team to Vegas, right?
No.
Like,
There's all these owners, like Steve Nash is even part of it.
Like, there's no way that happens.
But the governments are starting to get together. Like maybe we need just to build a soccer-specific stadium because BC Place is the one screwing everything up.
Especially for those
Because Whitecaps get no concessions. They got to pay lots. They can't make money.
And all those contracts behind the scenes, right?
And Mueller, everyone loves Vancouver. It's voted the best host city in the World Cup.
Vancouver is also one of the most safest cities in the world
Yeah.
too.
I mean, there's junkies, but they
Vancouver is
for
safer
the
than
World Cup. They put them in all these little temporary houses.
Moss. But Vancouver is safer than Seattle and Portland, right?
Oh yeah. Similar to Seattle, but just Canadian, so it's better.
Okay, but
Very
Seattle's
similar to Seattle, though. Yeah.
slightly more dangerous, right?
Well, just because America, everyone's got a fucking gun.
And then
We're very multicultural. Like
way more.
Vancouver, we used to call Hongcouver because it was all Chinese.
Oh yeah, that's true. Vancouver has a huge Chinese and Hong Kong
There were
diaspora.
tons of Colombians, man. I was on Granville Street after that Columbia win. It was crazy.
And you want to know something?
I
Speaking of,
sent you a video, I think, on IG.
oh yeah, I need to check
I
that out.
was kind of half drunk too.
Meanwhile, as Yildiz in Turkey and they border Iran,
Oh my! If Montella goes to Turkey, he's dead. He's gonna get killed.
bro, Yildiz.
Imagine a coach like Ancelotti, an Italian like Montella. If he lost every game and went back to Brazil, he'd be dead. He'd be dead.
Absolutely, bro.
He'd have
But
to-
man, it could happen if we lose to Japan, which I hope we don't. We have to win.
That's sketchy good though.
But man, Colombia in the round of 16 would play Switzerland or Algeria in Vancouver.
Yeah,
What do you
Okay.
think of it?
that'll be a good one. I think Algeria might be able to take Swiss. Man,
think-
we could have beat them.
Do you think Colombia Argentina happens in the Copa America rematch final in Kansas City, Missouri?
Colombia, Argentina, I see.
And I wanted Colombia to win, bro.
Me too. I like Colombia.
I'd take Colombia over Argentina, bro.
Ever since Argentina went pure racist on Canadian black dudes, I hate Argentina.
You're done, right? I'm
I'm
done.
done with Argentina.
I'm done.
Enzo, that little prick.
Dude, that scrub will never listen.
And like, did you see? And then that one game we played them, I can't remember if it was the first or second time we played them in Copa. They took like a 45 minute halftime. Messi getting massages, and
Yeah.
we're sitting out on the field practicing, waiting for them to come.
Wait, which one? The first game or the
I can't remember if it
semifinal?
was the first game in Copa or the second one. I think it was the first one because we took it to them in the first half. Messi was all messed up.
It was the same scoreline, 2-0, right?
Yeah, but we got shafted.
And then you got his
Everyone
fans.
was trying to kill Bombito. He was getting nonstop death threats.
And then
Oh, Deep and Monkey and everything in the book.
You want to know something, Moss? And all the Inter Miami fans are going to tell me, oh, MLS, Messi has gotten even better since joining MLS. MLS is better than the Brazilian league, blah, blah, blah. Even though you still can't, you still can't beat Liga MX.
It's like a country club there at Inter Miami.
And then they'll tell me, oh, MLS is better than Liga MX and League's Cup, despite not beating them the champions.
They have our goalie, St. Clair, too.
And St. Clair, like, why join them? Casemiro,
I
bro.
think St. Clair's better than this Crepeau, to be honest.
Which keeper?
Our starter's Crepeau, but I think St. Clair's better.
Where does Copos play? Because I forgot.
Orlando. Their defense is terrible. He gets
Orlando
shots every game.
They're cross-state rivals, right? Yes.
Yeah, didn't they have that 4-3 game there or something?
Yes. And Griezmann is such.
Crepeau was making all kinds of saves too. His defense is terrible.
Griezmann is about to join. Guess who's in the mud right now? Son Heung-min. You want to know why?
Yeah, he's done. He was good when he was fast, hey? Like, he's got good technical skills and everything, but he was only effective when he was fast, and now he's not fast.
And guess what? I have to mention every single one of them. All right, where's that game?
He's kind of just the playmaker in LA now. Martinez and Boanga score the goals.
Yeah, because he's just with
He's
the
too
assist.
slow.
Dude, Son Heung-min, this is his second time getting humiliated in Mexico. Don't forget Toluca. Wait, did Sun?
Korea's out because they choked the South Africa.
Wait.
I can't
Did Sun not
believe
even
it.
play in this game?
I was
Listen,
hit by some South Africans in Vancouver, or South Koreans in Vancouver. They couldn't believe they were losing to South Africa. It was hilarious. All these
Listen.
Koreans were devastated.
he lost 4-0 to Toluca. Remember? LAFC. 4-0. 4-0.
LA was worn out. Man, it's not fair, some of these CONCACAFs for the MLS team. They shaft us so bad.
But yeah, and this isn't just it. He's out of the they're now not, they may not win the Supporters Shield. We'll see about that.
Is there that League Cup this year or no because of World Cup?
Huh?
Is there that League's Cup that Mexico MLS?
Yes. I think
Is
they're
that
still
happening still with World
Yes,
Cup?
it is.
Really?
Chivas is playing
I do like that though. I like that concept.
San Jose against Dallas, I believe. But Moss,
It's raining. It's raining here again.
oh, it's raining. For here, it's just partly cloudy, bro. Let me know when you come back, Moss.
Don't you think, Adam, Colombia and Ecuador are very similar? Just Colombia has better finishers.
Facts, absolutely, bro.
They play very similar. They're like club teams. They all know each other inside out.
Same kids, same
Good fan bases. Ecuador was second in qualifying. It was impressive.
and
And
Ecuador.
Ecuador's used to the altitude with Ecuador, but also played in Bolivia always. So they might be able to handle Azteca like other England won't be able to. Man, what if Ecuador beat Mexico?
And if Ecuador beats Mexico,
So
bro,
then the game is still Azteca, right? If it's Ecuador, England.
yes, it was so just like
And
Mexico.
Ecuador would mess up England too, I think. So would
They
Mexico.
would. But then Brazil will knock them out of Miami, bro.
Declan Rice thinks his back hurts now. Wait till he gets to Azteca.
But yeah, man, Son Heung-min, bro, he went trophyless last year. Well, besides the Europa League, Vancouver knocked them out of the quarterfinals of MLS
Yeah.
Cup, lost to Toluca, out of the World
owned
Cup,
them. Whitecaps were on a heater at that time.
the Leagues Cup, and what else? Oh, next season this season Leagues Cup, MLS Cup, doubtful. But he's out of the Champions Cup.
LAFC have Eustachio. Will he have to go back to Porto though during the MLS season?
I believe so.
Probably.
Because it won't be.
They also have Schaffelberg now, Canadian. We
Who?
call him Maritime Messi. Schaffelberg.
LAFC, is he there now?
Yeah. From
Wait.
where was he? Nashville, I think.
Did he sign a contract just now, or did they got him
Yeah,
January?
this season, yeah. It was like
'Cause
started
I
this
think I
season.
forgot about him actually. I don't know.
I got a few Canadians, LAFC.
Charlotteburg, he still plays that role in Los Angeles, right?
Yeah, he was used to be Nashville.
And yeah, they made it to the semifinals, but they know they were not good enough to beat Toluca. And speaking of that,
Toluca's they're I didn't really watch a lot of them before, but they're impressive.
dude, Toluca just beat Tigres, LAFC back to back. What are your
Yeah.
thoughts?
That was a close game with Tigres.
They beat them once again.
Yeah, Marcelo Flores get hurt. He would have been on Canada.
And look, they still got to visit them on August the 8th. Leagues Cup.
Vancouver. Oh, Leagues Cup. Maybe we should do some.
Wait.
They're
Say-
Bebo Stadium in LA too. Yeah, Canadian banks own USA. We're awesome. TD, Toronto, Dominion. Americans don't even know that Canadian banks own their shit. RBC owns a bunch. TD Bank owns the Boston Garden in Boston. Toronto Dominion Bank.
Without them, they wouldn't have done the business.
BMO is everywhere. CIBC's all over the Caribbean. Scotia Bank too.
Absolutely.
We rock. Canada's so much better than USA, Adam. Come on, get out of there.
the real you.
Go to Vancouver.
And then even though Canadians and Americans, they still collab on some sports like the NHL, NBA, right? But only for the southern teams, right? Of Canada, right?
Who's the NBA MVP 2 times in a row? Shea Gilgeous Alexander, Hamilton, Ontario. Who invented basketball? Canadian. Who invented North American football? Canada.
Everything. Rugby, right, too, right?
Hockey. No,
Hockey,
rugby was England and soccer.
but it's sort of the popularity, right?
Scotland was golf and curling, but we perfected it.
And Scotland, they're not good enough to qualify, right?
Man, that was a tough group to be with Brazil and Morocco. And it's not like Haiti of old. They're not shitty anymore. You know.
Well, what games are you?
Yeah, Brazil and Morocco, that's just dirty.
Brazil, Japan is going to be bigger, bro. I'm going to Bacalao Grill in Little Portugal.
Morocco's better than Japan.
What do you think of Portugal?
Netherlands dominates their group, and we get Morocco. Great.
July 4th, America's 250th birthday. Independence.
What's on July 1st? Canada Day.
Yep, USA's.
What's on July 1st? Anything?
You play in Houston at the NRG Stadium, home to the Texans.
What games are on July 1st? Canada Day.
USA, Bosnia, and let's see.
USA plays on Canada Day. They're gonna lose it.
England plays on Canada Day as well.
Congo.
Belgium plays Senegal.
Man, I would have loved Canada to meet England. I have trash talk English people so much over the years.
They play in Atlanta.
That there's chicken to play Canada. I always say.
You want to know something? Belgium
Adam, I've been saying that for like 6 years to English people, Adam, that they're scared to play Canada.
But bro, Belgium has an advantage. They have a 4-hour advantage if they win in 90 minutes.
Senegal, I heard there's problems with players in their FA again.
Who, Belgium or someone else?
Senegal. And Belgium are old. That's their problem.
Will Doku do something?
Doku, De Ketelaere, Trossard looked pretty good last game.
Leandro.
He was active. KDB
Belgium is about
KDB starting to look a little better. He was looking a little lame there for a while on Napoli, I thought.
Yeah, man.
I heard Real Madrid are maybe gonna go after McTominay. Is that true?
I don't know. I haven't.
And that they'd sell Nico Paz to Como that wants to keep him so bad.
Yeah, it looks like it's official.
Real
But
Madrid
Moss,
need money because they say they're buying everyone, so they better be selling.
what do you think of Portugal, Spain in the round of 16, July 6th?
I think it could be Croatia. If they start Ronaldo, Croatia's gonna sketch Portugal out.
But everyone is talking about Portugal, Spain round of 16.
Spain's beating Austria though, no matter
Nuno
what.
Mendes versus Lamine Yamal again. What do you think?
Croatia's so like tactical, and they've just figured out how to win.
It's played at the Cowboy Stadium.
Portugal, Croatia,
Spain. No, Spain.
the round of 16.
Yeah, Dallas, Arlington.
Where would Netherlands, Canada be?
If Netherlands,
Houston?
Canada would be July 4th, Houston, NRG Stadium, 4 hours.
NRG.
Which stadium do you like, Moss? Do you prefer Dallas or Houston?
They're both super nice, aren't they?
Yeah, energetic as well.
Man, Dallas has never seen crazy fans until today. Argentina jumping up and down. The Cowboy fans ain't doing shit.
And the Texans, what do you think of them from your point of view?
CJ Stroud. He's a choker, I think.
I'm sure they did.
Never super defense, though, Houston. Holy.
And what do you think of France, Germany in July 4th?
That
game would be
round of 16. Imagine in the old days World Cup that would be the first round of 16 of France, Germany. That'd be nuts.
That's going to happen in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Why are they? I don't get how they beat some of these brackets.
Who now has a higher crime rate than Camden, New Jersey, across the river because it's not part of the problem.
Like a lot of teams that won their groups, they don't have easy brackets.
Yes, it's at the
all.
Eagles. It's at the Eagles' home stadium. What do you think
It's
of
a nice one, and the grass is really nice. The players are saying.
What do you think of the Philadelphia Eagles since it's played in Philadelphia at their
It's a
stadium?
pretty studly organization. They're always
Their
good.
fans, they rioted a couple times.
Yeah, the Eagles fans are famous. They tried to kill Santa even. They're not nice. The Flyers fans are crazy. Phillies.
They're no joke. And
Eagles fans, man, they're nuts.
But bro, Germany
France is gonna work, Sweden. Germany's gonna work, Paraguay.
But France are the favorites against Germany. We saw them in the
Like
Nations.
Sweden will probably score a goal on France even, but France are gonna get a bunch.
France, Mbappe's team.
Sweden B and goalies are pieces of shite. I've never seen so bad. That's why I call them the fraud Viking, soft Viking.
Very true. Oh, but we have the same hair color.
They shouldn't even be in the World Cup. Like, how are they even in it? Like, it's
but we're the same people, right? Oh, this, that. We're not.
Norway's the real Vikings. We could buy Sweden in one fell swoop.
About the derby isn't
Norway's
done.
rich. We're suing FIFA.
If Norway beat in France, this derby would be set up.
We're going after FIFA because Infantino's illegal with siding up to Trump. We're saying that's illegal. That's against all FIFA's regulations.
Especially what the U.S. is now trying to restart the war in Iran. Watch the gas prices rise up again.
Again.
The homeless prices.
They were going down. Now
it was going down, but it could go back up. Oh, now
Iran knows they can always mess around now.
In Iran, their national team is out.
And Trump's an idiot.
Thanks to FIFA's bullshit as well.
And
Argentina.
If he comes and delivers the medals, and he'll steal a medal again. This fucking guy.
Don't forget.
And then remember, he was trying to dance at Chelsea and stuff. They're like, "What is this idiot doing?"
Don't be surprised if he does that with the dictator Mbappe. Everyone is talking about it. You know, President Trump shaking
France
hands.
is winning or what?
Yes, about dictator Mbappe getting his
You
World
think
Cup.
France is going all the way or what?
Yes, I think France. They're the favorites, bro. I
think France and Spain both have the potential to be the best ones.
But France are way better than the U.S., of course, right? Massive levels.
Bosnia will be tough. I think USA will win. But then if they play Belgium or Senegal, I don't know. Yeah, US could beat Belgium, and I don't know what's going on with Senegal, and they're African champs.
Yeah,
I mean, we beat them, but they're still good, man. Ivory Coast is a lot like Senegal too. Like, it's gonna be tough.
And you guys are playing in Dallas as well. Funny enough, this Tuesday.
Jerry Jones, June 30th, 10 a.m. Oh, your time.
11 a.m. for you because you're 1 hour ahead of me, right?
Not always though.
Wait, what? What do you mean not always?
We're smart here in Saskatchewan. We don't change our clocks like a bunch of dummies.
Wait. What time is your time?
We change time zones from mountain to central.
Wait.
So
What time?
We're mountain spring, summer, and then in the fall we change to central time.
What time is it for you now? Like 11:45?
11:45. But in the winter, we're 2 hours difference from you. In the winter.
Wait, Saskatchewan, is that close to Winnipeg or something like that?
Winnipeg's the next Manitoba. Winnipeg, Manitoba is the next province.
Oh.
They're central time always.
Thank you.
We change from mountain to central. It's brilliant. We never have to change our clocks like idiots.
Yeah, because Arizona, they don't change their time. Same with Sonora, Sinaloa, they keep their time.
I don't think Hawaii does. There's other states thinking about changing. Some of the provinces are thinking about saying screw it.
But yeah, man, what do you think of the dictator himself, Mbappe? His ego.
Good, but I mean, when you got Elise, Dembele, Dewey, Barkle, fucking hell. It's like It's like someone's getting chances no matter what. You can't cover all of them.
And Moss, are you doing the Canada game tomorrow, right?
For sure.
All right, I'll try joining, but guess what?
My niece is going now. She got free tickets from Canadian Voyageurs. My Canada Supporters Club is called Voyageurs. I'm a member.
Because guess what? France, they cooked Germany in the Nations League. What do you think of Nations League?
Didn't we beat France? Or no, we tied them in a friendly.
No, you tied them. Germany lost to France in Stuttgart, 2-0. Mbappe cooked them.
We could have beat France at friendly when we were over there in Canada.
Oh, Canada, because your other teams are.
We took down Romania. We took down Wales. We're taking down everybody.
And this was the prior Copa America. I thought you looked good. You also tied Mexico.
Copa, we were good, man.
In the September friendly, you beat USA and tied Mexico in the derbies, right?
Mexico's scared of us now, man. When we play them, they used to be full on attack when we'd play them, and now they're like all scared of us. It's weird.
What do you think of the 2-0 loss that you met later this year?
Raul was clinical, but we should have been better. We didn't have all our guys too.
Even though you beat USA in the bronze medal of the Nations League,
But
right?
the World Cup qualifying is what counts 4 years ago, and we worked USA and Mexico. It was our best ever.
Did you guys got a draw at the
We didn't even have Fonzie for most of it, and we killed everybody.
Did you guys got a draw at the Azteca? I forgot.
Yeah, but we should have won. We were working Mexico. We always get worked at Azteca. It was the first time I've ever seen in my life Canada just work Mexico at Azteca. And they got a shafty draw against us. It was so brutal.
I forgot. What was the scoreline? I kind of forgot.
1-1, wasn't it? We were killing them, though. And then we worked USA and Hamilton. That was awesome. We tied them and should have beat them in Columbus or Nashville or something.
And it's going to happen again.
We killed Mexico and Costa Rica at the Azteca in Edmonton. I was there. It was freezing. We froze them out. Ochoa was never the same. We froze them to death.
Well, bro, it's going to happen again, the new cycle, right?
Yeah, when we got to qualify for the next World Cup. Oh, but we get way more teams, though, now in CONCACAF.
Does that mean we're going to have to play more games as a CONCACAF presented?
We'll kind of do it similar, but way more teams get in.
Oh, man, bro.
Like this time, I can't believe Jamaica didn't get in when Canada, U.S., Mexico were already automatic in. Curacao beat Jamaica.
Oh, yeah, and the last time France beat Germany in a competitive game outside the Nations League was the Euros. And they beat them 1-0. And the goal wasn't from open play. They did score. It was an open from Hummels.
Could Germany take them? I don't know. They lost Schlotterbeck already, Germany, hey?
In the round of 16, right? And the dictator cooked them.
I don't think that Germany could beat France. Usually I would say they could, but I don't think
they're not the favorites anymore. Against Ecuador?
Their defense.
I don't trust them.
Like without Schlotterbeck too, that's trouble.
Yeah, because he's injured, right?
I like that left back they got, though. I think Bayern Munich signed him already. Nathaniel Brown.
Interesting, but yeah, man.
Kimmich is good. That Nemecha, I heard Newcastle's paying huge for him. They're going to sell Bruno G. We might buy Bruno G. I hate that fucker.
Which Bruno?
You're Guimaraes.
Okay. My guy?
He's such a dirtbag, but I guess if he was on my team, I'd probably like him.
Wait, for Arsenal?
Yeah, we might buy him because Newcastle's buying that Nemecha.
I need to keep
German guy.
Oh, but yeah. Who are you in case of Canada meets the Netherlands?
Newcastle are so dumb. They had that Elliot Anderson playing him out of position. We're forced to sell him because of rules. goes to Forrest. Now Forrest is gonna make like 100 million or something on Anderson.
Absolutely.
That's crazy.
I know. But not only that, Moss, the Netherlands, who are you going to be cheering on when the Netherlands and Canada meet in the round of 16?
Oh my god, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
And then it doesn't matter.
I think I'm just gonna sit there and enjoy it. Orange red.
Yeah, because I'll do the same if Mexico Brazil meet in the quarters.
Yeah.
I'll do the exact same thing.
Norway, Brazil, 1998, Marseille, Tori Andre Flo, late winner on Brazil.
What a trophy! And listen, we gotta get the job done.
Odegaard says that's all his dad and every Norwegian's ever talked about was 1998 beating Brazil.
They haven't moved
They
on.
haven't qualified for anything since until
You
now.
haven't qualified for anything since. And listen, I'm happy for Norway. Norway deserves to be here over Italy because the Italians.
We were dominant. We were 8-0. Holland had 16 goals, for Christ's sake.
What do you think of
They didn't
Italy?
even play every game. Jesus.
What do you think of Italy missing out this World Cup?
They don't have the right kind of focus as a whole federation and a league. Like, they fucked up Serie A so badly over these last decades. Scandal after scandal, no new stadiums, nothing, no TV money. And then all these Italian guys in Canada I'm in groups with, these Juventus guys and stuff. They hate England so much, they don't watch it. And they blame them that it's all England's fault that Italy's poor. I'm like, man, England made Premier League. They passed Serie A like nothing. They're making nothing but money on as much as they can. How do you say it's their fault? You guys couldn't get TV deals. You've scandalized your league. It's your fault.
Juve, Inter Milan
It's
are
not England's fault for just making way more money.
Juve and Inter Milan are still fighting the court case of a trophy.
And then, they're trying super leagues. They're trying all this dodgy shit all the time. Paying refs. Like, get out of here.
Inter Milan was the last Italian club to win the Champions League ever, right?
They're frauds, man. Last year, they didn't beat one, good team. They beat Serie A, they beat all the, mediocre teams. Champions League, they lost to any good team they played.
What's your response? They beat Dortmund.
They lost to Bodo Glimt, for Christ's sake, my Norwegian little city.
And Inter Milan could have met Sporting Lisbon. Right?
Arsenal went and had a little practice down at the San Siro and worked them 1-0.
3-1, right? Actually,
Wasn't it 1-0?
it was 3-1 in January. I don't know if you remember.
Arsenal? It was 1-0, wasn't it? We beat Bayern Munich 3-1.
All right, let me see.
We beat Bayern Munich 3-1, and down at the San Siro, it was like a little practice. We just worked them. It was
Let's
like
see.
1-0 or something.
You beat that
We
letter.
didn't lose one Champions League game all year, and we're not even champions.
Weekend, you beat Chelsea. It's 3-1. Before you lost
3-1
3-1.
Inter and 3-1 Bayern. Oh, yeah, I remember their goal now, Sutric. Yeah, no.
Gabriel scored twice, right?
Jesus. He's always getting the
Jesus.
Champions League. Martinelli and Jesus, I swear, they suck in Premier League half the time, but in Champions League, they're fired up every time.
They do.
Oh, yeah, I remember that game, though, 3-1. And we beat Bayern Munich 3-1. Worked them. And then these Italians are telling me we didn't beat anyone big. I'm like, hello.
And then you lost to PSG with the kit I'm wearing, right? You see? Qatar
We
Airways.
could have got that penalty.
And by the way, PSG.
Why did Big Gabby take a penalty? Who the hell?
This is why, dude, Moss. I hope Japan, Brazil.
I love Big Gabby, but why is he taking a penalty? Give me a break.
Ahorita. But
I
yeah,
guess he's awesome at practice, they were saying, though.
I'm hopeful he doesn't take penalties against Japan.
No, you guys have too many good guys.
Like,
For him.
we have to win this game. This could be a 2-1 or 3-2.
Marquinhos would take one for him.
Lucas Bervaldo's improved. as the midfield.
Yeah, where? How do I?
Because he wasn't playing that well before the year
He's
before.
Brazilian. He's Brazilian.
Yeah, Lucas Beraldo.
Man, that guy's weird to me.
Well,
And then your fullbacks. Brazil used to be famous for fullbacks. What are these bums now? What are these bums now you got?
all because of the display for their big clubs like Danilo, Flamengo. Good.
Well, I don't mind Danilo, but what's his Douglas Santos?
Because of the goal against Palmeiras in the Libertadores final that delivered the fourth.
What's this Douglas? He's playing for fucking Russia. What the hell is that all about?
Ancelotti selected him just because we got no one else.
Yeah, he used to be famous for fullback. Is that Wesley guy hurt or what?
Yeah, Wesley's a
He's a pretty good fullback. He's hurt or what?
Yes.
Yeah.
Out, sadly.
And then you agree with me, Ederson should be starting.
Absolutely.
Not goalie, the center mid.
Casemiro,
And
bro.
Paqueta's the best cam you got? Really?
Paqueta,
Just played pretty good for Brazil, I must say.
But I wouldn't mind Neymar in that false 9 or 10.
Really?
No, Neymar, I'm saying.
You know what I would do?
Yeah, this is in case.
You know what I would do? Well, no, you don't have Rafinha, right? And who do they like out there? Ryan or Endrick? Or what? Maybe I'd play Endrick in that cam spot.
I agree, but Ancelotti, man, those memes. He's not being
that's too many young guys for him. He likes his veterans.
And just like Mbappe with the dictator memes. Oh my, it's the same thing.
Ancelotti should come coach the new Vancouver Whitecaps. He lives in Vancouver.
Ancelotti's team, but yeah, Ryan.
He's a Vancouver resident, the best city in the world.
And don't forget, Japan, they tied Mexico in Oakland. I was at that game. I did a video about it. I went there.
Mexico, you got to admit, it's been stale for
This was in the States, in Oakland.
4 or 5 years, Adam. Mexico's been pretty stale.
Yeah, no, this isn't
now,
the same Mexico.
With Aguirre come back, they've kind of fucking picked everything up again.
Yeah, defensively.
They're way more solid now. Raul's playing pretty good again. They don't even play Santi Jimenez really ever.
No,
I think that guy's confidence might be shot from Milan.
From Milan, yeah. And Japan, you could say they use Kubo.
You still should have João Pedro on the team. God.
Or Pedro from Flamengo as well. I wouldn't mind him.
João Pedro on Chelsea, as much as I hate Chelsea, he's good.
Even though he's yet to score a goal for Brazil, but I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, he's a good guy to have on and play. But yeah, they thought Thiago's banging, so let's bring him. Cunha's done a good job, though.
Yeah, Cunha, who also cooked the goal right against Arsenal. Remember the 3-2? That was after the Inter Milan game. What do you think?
Cunha, yeah, he's a pretty good freaking player, man. He can play different spots, too.
And speaking of the Premier League,
I wouldn't mind Arsenal buying that Ryan. I've been telling some Arsenal people that.
And speaking of the Premier League, let's see. What do you think of this game, Arsenal-Chelsea, September?
It's too far away for me. I'm only in World Cup. So.
Where's the?
Oh, maybe I should go. I might go over for the start of the season, though. That's true. I do that a few times over the years.
Chelsea Man United is
I saw the opening night Premier League when we beat Palace on a Friday night at Selhurst. I was there. Was that 3 years ago? Yeah. I bought Palace tickets, and then me and my buddy, we had all Arsenal stuff on, and I had my Canada flag too. So I was like, "Oh, we didn't know what we were buying. We're Arsenal fans." And he's like, "You can't sit in the Palace section."
Wait, what happened?
At Selhurst Park.
So what
I bought Palace tickets, and then me and my Arsenal buddy were going, and I brought my cat a flight too, and we just acted stupid, like, oh, we bought Palace section tickets, and he's like, no, you can't go in there with all this Arsenal stuff on.
when was this?
And so we got to go just in the Arsenal section. They made us go. It was awesome.
Wait, when was this?
Saka, we won 2-0. It was the opening night Premier League like 3 years ago. We were wearing those stupid pink things.
Was this before the last World Cup? In
No,
2022?
3 years ago, I think.
Because I remember 3 years ago. I thought Arsenal's opener
We
was
won
it?
2-0 at Selhurst. It was awesome.
I thought it was 1-0 in 2023.
Did Martinelli get one? And Saka got forced an own goal.
I think so.
Right in front of us. Saka scored. We thought Saka scored would end up being an own goal.
Yeah.
And I was on the 13th row. I ended up down in the 3rd row. Everyone just piled on each other.
Because guess what?
I picked up some kid. He was on the ground just screaming and smiling and loving life, and I picked him up.
Moss, December 19th is Arsenal United at the Emirates.
We got to win that. They got us.
And guess what? The first leg or first
I
Premier
think
League
United might be the team that challenges this year. What do you think?
It could be because guess what? It's tough for Arsenal. The first leg, you host United.
We got to see what all the transfers are this summer too. Who does what?
Guess what? In the second half of the season or second leg, you got to play
Liverpool
Manchester.
already got that La Liga guy, Munoz.
Yeah, Munoz.
He's pretty good. What's
What are your thoughts?
I think?
Yes. Interesting. Liverpool, right?
Yeah, Newcastle was gonna get him, and they sniped him. Man, they always screw Newcastle over Liverpool. What's going on with that? Why does Liverpool always stake fucking Newcastle? It's like Chelsea. Chelsea always wants to hijack teams too.
What do you think of the second leg or second half? Arsenal has to play Manchester United, Chelsea, and Man City away from home the second half. Is that going to be very...
Chelsea's easy picking.
What do you think of it, the second half?
Will City be as good with Maresca?
We'll see what, man. You still got played in the Community Shield, right?
Beat them.
And Moss.
What do you think? Was Norway smart to sit all their guys, you think?
I don't know if they were actually...
I know, that's the thing is you're in a tournament. There's the philosophy of you just keep rolling with your starters and you're building momentum, or you already won or through and you rest your starters to, keep them all healthy. And it could backfire you. Either way could backfire on you.
Who knows? Maybe Dewey's brother does cook. Without Desiree Dewey being on the pitch himself.
Holland even said it. He's like, yeah, we'll lose to France. They'll probably win the tournament.
And then, mind you, Dewey cook you and you got to go against his brother as the full support.
Yeah, his brother's pretty good right back, isn't he?
That's
freaking Ronaldo. Go away, Ronaldo, already. Jeez.
And by the way, Moss, going back to the supporter sections, yes, away fans, they're not allowed to sit in the home section since they want to make a separation.
In England, yeah.
It's England. What do you think?
Oh, and one time when I was young, I went to Amsterdam for a preseason tournament, and it was Barca, Lazio, the racists, and Arsenal and Amsterdam and Ajax, eh? And I made the stupid mistake of saying I was Arsenal fan. So then they put me in the English, and it was the visitor, plexiglassed in section. I should have just said I was Barca or something so I could be free. I don't like hanging out with English bastards.
Yeah, because especially
they got bad attitudes, English. I'm not English. I'm Canadian. I'm Arsenal for life.
They got those rules in Europe that even the US or Canada doesn't have.
Yeah, England and USA got bad attitudes, man.
Europe. Or UEFA, of course.
Well, yeah, French turn their noses up at people, too.
Spain, potentially. I don't know about Portugal.
They do it to Brazil. Yeah, they give Brazilians attitudes. Portuguese.
But even
My,
though the
my Flamengo friend Melissa, she's like, yeah, like Portuguese always give us attitude.
and Flamengo, they're trying to meet PSG. Maybe.
Yeah, she was huge Flamengo. That's why I kind of liked them. But I like that Zico used to play there.
Yeah, this is why Zico.
I was
he's
a fan of Zico, man. He had one of the best, one of the most clinical finishers and free kick guys.
And Zico, he's a legend. He's the reason why Japan is so successful.
He was a really talented player, man.
What do you think of Zico bringing Brazilian football to Japan to make them look better?
Socrates, the doctor.
And now we're gonna go against each other. The father of the
Socrates was hilarious, man. He would party, like he was smoking, like, and he was a doc. He was actually a licensed doctor.
Interesting.
Socrates, and he was like the most, like the tall, skinny. He was like Beckenbauer. He played like center back, center CDM, and he just freaking controlled the game, man.
Interesting.
Socrates. And he was like this philosopher, dude. He was crazy.
But yeah, man, Brazil, Japan. I hope we win.
The 1982 Brazil team is considered one of the most talented teams ever, and they lost to that Paulo Rossi, Italy. But they were just like partiers. They were like fun time Brazil.
Yeah, man, I'm hopeful for the win.
So then
And,
they did win, what, 82, 78, 82, 86, 90. So 94, they're like, okay, let's get to business here again.
All right, so
They beat Italy in pens. That was it.
But yeah, France. I think they got the easy route to the semifinals.
Just Germany, hey? Like, that's their make sure they can take care of Germany is their thing. What do you think of Swiss? Like, I thought showed they're beatable. And I mean, Qatar did too. They worked Bosnia, but once Bosnia is down, they're screwed. Like Bosnia, they're like how Yugoslavia mentality was of like, you just play 0-0 games, you know, and you win it in the end.
Yeah, because Italy
Bosnia does, and if they get down, they're screwed. Like it just kills them.
Italy's not good enough.
Yeah, that red card by Stoney, the football gods came back to get that bastard. Remember when he got that guy the red card and he was making fun of the Juventus guy and he's dancing around? I'm like, man.
I think your internet is lagging, Moss. Yeah, Moss, I think it's lagging. I think your camera froze. Hold on. Yeah, I think you gotta fix that. Hold on. Yeah, I think the hold on, your mic is still acting up. I don't know if you want to try rejoin. But man, that sucks.
Oh, I'm back, aren't I?
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I can hear you. Okay, found any issues, right?
What was I saying?
You were talking about Bosnia and something else.
Oh yeah, Bastoni. Remember he was. Remember
Yeah.
when he got that red card and he's all dancing, making fun of Juventus that he got a red card on them?
I remember that.
Yeah, and I'm like, man, you don't do that. The football gods will get you. And literally, he plays for Italy, gets the red card, and they lose.
And what do you and would you say if Italy would have qualified? Hey,
Is it
Moss, if
Costa or
Italy,
someone trying to buy Bastoni, or is he staying?
I don't even know, but Moss, if Italy qualified against Bosnia and against Canada on the first day, would you lose
Oh,
to
that would
Italy?
have been crazy. All the Italians in Toronto.
All the Italians will want to come out now.
They're so hyped. They're like,
They
telling
believed
me
it.
how they're gonna work Canada. I'm like, whatever. You guys are frauds.
Do you think you would have beaten them or
I
lose
think
to
we
them?
could have beat Italy.
Or tie as well?
At least tie. Yeah, like Bosnia probably would have tied.
Would Italy
We
play
have
the
such
US?
better athletes. Like, look at our team. We're just speed.
Would Italy play
Crash.
the US?
Wait till you see when we got Bombito and Alfonso. Look at Promise David up top. He's a beast. He scored that goal. See Saliba's touch on that goal? That was brilliant.
Moss, would you say the USA plays Italy if it was in Bosnia's round?
Probably a draw.
Would
But
you
no,
say-
I think I have USA beating Bosnia 1-0. I don't think Bosnia can
No.
cause US much trouble
But
offensively.
if this was Italy in San Jose, would you think that they would do something or no?
What does Italy got? Like, literally. Tonali's a pretty good mid, but what do they got?
And it's just like,
They
oh,
should play all these black guys. They're so racist. They make fun of France having all black Africans. Well, look at you, Italy. You should be playing your black guys, maybe. Coyote. What
Heaney,
is
right?
season he at Coyote at Brentford? And Italy doesn't even fucking ask him to come to the team.
Despite how good he is.
Yeah, and he's Premier League rocking, like one of the best right backs. And you don't think he's good enough for Italy? Give me a break.
All because he doesn't
Look
have
how long it took them to play Moise Keane, too. And he's been one of their best players.
or Florentina, right?
Yeah. They used to abuse Balotelli so much.
And yeah, man, and then like
That Canadian kid, he could play for USA, England, Canada, or Nigeria, Koleosho, and he chose Italy.
that's true.
Koleosho.
And bro, and you want to know something? Even
Go
though
on.
Balogun is American, but he was supposed to be born in
He was a
England. Right?
gooner. He was a gooner.
Balogun is born in New York City, right?
Our Arsenal Academy. He grew up with all our guys.
Is Balogun New York City or London born?
London. But his mom was stuck with family in New York, and they wouldn't let her fly home because she was too pregnant, and so he was born in New York.
And
But he
that's
grew up
why-
in London. He was Arsenal Academy Balogun. He was with Eddie Nketiah, Saka, all of them.
and has the citizenships to the States because without him, Balogun, USA won't have more Balogans like him if it wasn't for this.
Trump doesn't want these people.
And Trump?
That's what makes your soccer team work. That's what's made Canada so good. We got Alfonso, all these guys from different parts of the world.
But wait, isn't one of the Canadian strikers or players born in the U.S. as well in New York?
Jonathan David was like Balogun. His parents were trying to come from Haiti to Canada, but they
stopped
had
in New
family in New York, so they stayed there. He was born there. They went back to Haiti, and then they got finally their papers to come to Canada. He grew up in Ottawa. He's played soccer in Canada growing up.
So, but he's going to represent Canada in CONCACAF.
He always was, yeah. He grew up Canada. Him and Davies, we had this youth team. They were killing USA in the youth tourneys all the time. Alfonso and JD.
Absolutely cooked them.
Kyle Larin, he's more the older one. He was ripping up MLS for years. And then he's been tossed around in Europe.
Where's Kyle Larin born, by the way? Which part of Canada?
Kyle Larin's Toronto. Just outside somewhere.
This is in
Ontario.
Ontario.
Like Toronto. Oh, yeah, Brampton. Most of our team is from fucking Brampton. It's crazy.
But wait, Moss.
Brampton, Ontario. It's like a suburb city of Toronto. But, like, we got basketball, hockey players, all these people from Brampton's like some crazy kind of sports.
Wait, Moss, can I ask you a question? How far is Detroit from Toronto? How far in the drive?
Detroit is right over the bridge from Windsor. It's a little
Windsor.
city, and then you still got a ways, about an hour to go to Toronto almost.
And then you got a town called London, literally.
London, Ontario's down close to there, yeah.
How far is Toronto, Detroit? Like 2 hours drive?
Not even.
Or 90, like an hour, like from Philadelphia, New
Hour
York.
30 or 40, hour 45, maybe
Like
hour
New York
30.
City to Philadelphia, right? A little
Depends, because Toronto traffic's straight crazy.
But Philadelphia and New York City is like about the same distance, surely, right?
But yeah, we made that Gordie Howe Bridge, and then Trump's been trying to screw it just to help one of his buddies that has a toll bridge.
Oh my
Such a
days.
moron, man.
Such an idiot.
We
bro.
built it and everything, and yet he wants to friggin'
And then you got the free movement, even though we're spending money on
and the only gun problems we have is the ones that come over the border from Detroit, pretty much.
Yeah, because Detroit, they say, oh, but it's a Democrat city, blah, blah, blah. I mean, it's kind of true, but still.
It's kind of a dump, Detroit.
Well, Detroit, is it still that ghetto?
I think it's coming back, but it was bad for years.
Or is Detroit coming back slowly?
Slowly.
Slowly.
Bad, but it's just
Because
more because all the auto companies are going to hell.
Detroit is pretty much what people thought Barcelona would be, according to
Yeah,
the right news.
Harvard to see Michigan play once. That was crazy. 100,000 people.
Yeah. Didn't they came for one of those games? United, I meant to say.
The big house.
Or was
Have
it
you ever
around?
gone to a Stanford game?
Wait, what?
Sorry, I'm pissing.
Yeah, man. This is how the bracket looks, guys. Yeah, but these are the matches that will be happening, guys. I mean, I'm just hopeful for the best.
Now,
Brazil,
aren't you close to Stanford?
not far, like
Not too
an
far.
hour drive. It's not far from the southwest coast.
Where are you? You're just outside San Jose?
I'm not inside. I'm actually in Solana County.
What is it called? Salonika?
Yeah, it's right next to.
That's a Greek name, Salonika.
Oh, wait, did I not put Twitter?
There was
Yeah,
a
it's-
Greek restaurant with that name. I mean.
Yeah, near Fairfield Lynch. I know it's personal, but like,
I don't know what to think of Belgium. They could be good. They could be terrible.
let's see. Even though, oh yeah, the James and Ronaldo says Colombia's
Look
ready.
at that guy's Adam's apple. I would give it a kick. That Adam's apple. What's your name? Adam's apple. You're part of Ronaldo.
Oh, your mic is acting up again. Damn it.
It's not me. I don't think. You can hear it. It says it's fine. On my end.
I hear you, but it's annoying again.
Oh, really? San Jose is pretty good. Oh, hey. Who's that? Oh, look. I saw that sign at the game. We sold our camel to get tickets.
Wait, what? Yeah, things acting up again. Let me know when you fix up.
Well, it's back. Or what?
Not yet. Oh my days, bro. Infantino, bro.
Someone is messing with my money. I can't believe Korea choked. I still can't believe it.
Dude, South Korea, bro, Sonny, man, you probably won't win anything this year. He ain't seen a trophy for the rest of his career. How did you choke to South Africa? Okay, Mexico, I expected it, but South Africa, no way. Yeah, guys, I'm a bit tired. Moss, are you still there? Yeah, I know it's late for us. Can't believe the first knockout game Moss, I don't know if you're still there. And he's gone. You know what, guys? I think I'm ending the stream. My final prediction, I would say for Canada, that game is tomorrow, right? Because I'm thinking about ending the stream soon. If not now. I'm just waiting for Moss. All right, are you there? Moss? I can't hear you. The mic has died down. What the hell is going on? No, I can't hear you. Damn it. Like, what the hell? I can't hear you. It's not my computer. But yeah, it's ridiculous. But I want to ask you your prediction. Canada, South Africa, what's your prediction? Because I'm about to end the stream soon anyways, bro. I am getting tired. If not, you can come back to the chat. What's your prediction in this game? Canada, what win? Let me know in the private chat or in the comments, bro. But I don't know what happened to your mic, bro. StreamYard acting up, broski. No way. Two 0. All right. You know what, Moss? I don't know what's happening in StreamYard, but you know what? Anyways, yeah, fair enough. I think Canada should win. I would go for 2-0 win, a 3-1 win, maybe 2-0. But yeah, Moss, I will be ending the stream. Thanks for coming by. I know StreamYard needs to fix up. Seriously, man. I'm going to bed. I'm tired. It's 11:30. I need to get some sleep. I'll see you tomorrow. We will be doing about Brazil, Japan. Will I go on or out? I guess you can go out. Good night, Moss. Good night to everyone. I'll be back tomorrow for a pre-game preview, a combined 11 of Brazil, Japan. Salute to you, Moss.